Let's say we have to parse this sentence. We'll denote the sentence itself as S. Now clearly the sentence has two parts. One is the noun phrase or noun, that is patient, or you can say the subject of our sentence, and then we have the other part of the sentence. Okay. Now this part consists of, we'll simply say it's like a verb phrase. Okay, so there is a noun phrase and a verb phrase. Okay, so this is a noun phrase. Okay, so this is the noun phrase and this is the verb phrase. Now the verb phrase itself is a coordinated verb phrase. So therefore what we can see over here is, instead of having a single verb phrase, the patient is the subject and two things have been associated, two clauses have been associated with the patient. One clause is patient has mild fever, and the second clause is that the patient is prescribed 500 milligrams of paracetamol. So both of these clauses are coordinated clauses and they are associated with the patient. So we can say that verb phrase itself again consists of two verb phrases, let's say VP1 and VP2. Now both of these are connected by and. So when you are drawing this tree, you have to remember that the penultimate or the node which is just above the leaf will be a proper part of speech. So and will be the leaf, right? Whatever is directly there in the sentence will be the leaf node, and just before that, that is its parent, will be a part of speech. Okay, so and has to be leaf, so its parent, the second last node in that particular branch, its parent will be its part of speech, that is conjunction, and then we will have this leaf node, that is and. Okay, similarly let's complete this easy branch, that is patient. So noun phrase, leaf node has to be patient, but what is the part of speech for patient? The part of speech is noun. Okay, so we'll have noun patient, right? So this part is over. Now there are two verb phrases. Now this verb phrase is has mild fever, right? So this is has mild fever. Okay, now has is a verb and mild fever is like an object. Okay, so the subject is patient, has is a verb, and we are again reaching to the leaf. So before the leaf we'll have the part of speech, that is verb. V stands for verb and leaf is has. Okay, then the noun phrase in this case, again, as long as we are not down to individual words, we'll call them phrases, right? So we have a noun phrase. The noun phrase is mild fever. Okay, now from the basics of English grammar, you know that mild qualifies fever, so we'll say that mild is an adjective and fever is a noun. Okay, so we'll go down to the basic parts of speech. So here it is adjective, adjective is mild, and the noun is fever. So this part is over, there is nothing more left to be expanded. Now in this verb phrase, what is this verb phrase? Is prescribed 500 mg paracetamol. Okay, so now here again we have is and prescribed. Now is prescribed, you can say that together also it's a word, verb. Okay, now to be strictly accurate in English grammar, you can also say that is prescribed is one verb but more precisely, is an auxiliary verb. Okay, and prescribed is a participle. Okay, so this is a verb, is prescribed. Okay, now still there is a noun phrase which is left. Now 500 milligram paracetamol. Okay, so this will be a noun phrase. Now in this noun phrase you will have a number. This is a number which is 500, and then milligram. Okay, so milligram will be a noun, and paracetamol will also be a noun. Paracetamol will also be a noun. 500 milligram paracetamol. Now in addition to this, if we also have the frequency in which it is prescribed, that is, in addition to this simple sentence, if we additionally have twice daily. Okay, so now I will just, what I will do is, I will just redraw this part on the next slide so that it will be more clearer in case there is an adverb involved. So let's say what I'm trying to draw the tree for here is prescribed 500 milligram paracetamol twice daily. Now here again the basic part you know. Okay, verb phrase consists of verb, or you can say auxiliary verb. Auxiliary is, verb is prescribed. Then you have, now because 500 milligram paracetamol would have been a noun phrase, but twice daily, this is an adverb. This is an adverb. Okay, this is also an adverb. Okay, in fact you can say that both of them are together, you can consider them as an adverb. That is also fine. Okay, now what we are denoting here is, because there is an adverb, we will call it as another verb phrase, and this verb phrase has a noun phrase being 500 milligram paracetamol. Okay, so it has three parts: numerical, that is 500, noun, that is milligram, and paracetamol is also a noun. Now the other part is an adverb phrase. This is different than the adjective that we had written. ADJ for adjective, ADV for adverb, and here adverb we have, you can have them two separate adverbs or one combined. So here I will keep it two separate. Okay, twice daily. So is prescribed 500 milligram paracetamol twice daily. I hope this example was clear to you.